So if I were to summarize study in Sweden in one word, it would be exotic, because it is so different from my home country. I mean, we are like sunshine all year round, humidity all the time, there's no nature, but here it's like, what? You have the 4 seasons, you have picking berries. This is like what I read in storybooks when I was a child. Like all this, when it's winter time, you have the snow, you have the trees. So that is exactly like how I feel. It's like the other end of the world. So exotic. Hi, my name is Angelina and I'm from Singapore. I studied at University of Borås and today I work as a communication project leader at Ikea. My office is in Älmhult, is where the birthplace of Ikea. Not many people heard of Älmhult, not even the Swedes. But it is in the middle of nowhere. As you can see, we are surrounded by forests, by lakes. But it is a place where we can reach out to the whole world on what we do here. So the moment I came to the office in the morning, it feels like I'm home because you can see all the home furnishing products around in the office. It doesn't feel like an office, but we have coffee stations everywhere. We have little nice rooms that you can have a meeting in, and they don't feel very much like in an office setting. So what I really love about working in Sweden is that we have a very flat organization. And what this means is that I have no problems going to my manager and say, hey, I don't agree with you, or this is not working, or have a better suggestion. And that's actually encouraged, which is really different from where I come from and working back home. So that is what I really like as well. So the funny thing that happened to me in my career was that one time when we had our training for culture and values, we actually went to Ikea founder's house, his actual home, and we are having a meeting in his living room and he's out there doing gardening, and it was just a little bit strange but nice as well. So one of the reasons why I really enjoy working here is because of the colleagues. We are so diverse and everything, but since we live in a small town, we get together much more often, like having barbecues at each other places, going to after work and running a marathon this Sunday, things like that. But it's fun. I also like working in Sweden because I have a family with 2 kids. And I think that here is a good, with the flexible hours, it's actually really perfect for working moms or parents with the maternity leave and parental leave that you have, and so much more flexible as well. I'm really happy that I ended up here in the end, which is quite unexpected. And because here we are literally in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by forests and lakes. But I kind of come to appreciate, like this is the nature. It's just so quiet. You don't even see many people around, and I really woke up every morning by the sound of the birds. So now that I'm so used to this, and when I travel to somewhere else or bigger cities or going back home, it's so different for me. I get so sensitive now with all this, the crowd, the noise, and just so much going on. I'm like, okay, I can't wait to go back home, which is really strange because this is not me before. I'm like a city person, and today I'm like, oh yeah, I need this, and it's so strange. If you're thinking of going to Sweden to work after graduation, I would say it's not for everybody, because if you're thinking of like a bustling city life and things like that, that's not probably the case. But there is a lot of nature to offer, work-life balance and equality, I guess. This is really what I really appreciate about working here.